Yeah, so apparently I ran out of my time limit to how long I could record on my camera, so we'll still continue. I mean, we were just about to finish the GameCube stack, and we're gonna head off to the Wii and the Xbox and a little tiny bit of the DS and 3DS. So, yeah. So where we last left off, I guess you pretty much know the gist of Luigi's Mansion. Uh, Basically, Shark Tale. Here we go. Shark Tale was a cool game. I liked it. You know, it's pretty much like, of course, Oscar, which is voiced by Will Smith. I guess you're like some sort of hot shot or wannabe hot shot in what appears to be a New York version of the undersea world. Pretty much just taxis. You have places that look like Manhattan and all that. So I'm pretty sure it was New York themed, but underwater with fishes and sharks and all this. So yes. This game had 25 chapters, which pretty much converts into 25 levels. You know, most of them took like a good 5 to 10 minutes, depending how quickly you rushed and all this stuff. You know, I'll just leave it as like a 5 to 15 estimate, because you could either do a speed run or you could actually take your time and collect certain things that need to be collected in the game to succeed and 100% the game. I like this game. It's pretty much all a 2D platformer. You know, some 3D aspects where you like fighting third person view against a shark or an enemy, an eel, anything in, you know, chase sequence, or you're running away from like a shark, avoiding its bites. Then you're like the regular platformer levels where you're just going through a lot. You're just scrolling through the whole level. It's like Super Mario Brothers 3. It's all horror. It's all 2D platformer, just racing to the other side of the level just to finish and all that. That's pretty much what this game was, but like an underwater world. So it's still a great game. It's unique in its own ways. It has, you know, many challenges that keep you entertained. So I like that. We get to Naruto to, oh god, I was gonna say Ultimate Ninja. Clash of Ninja 2, which was a 2D/3D platformer game. It's not like the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series. This game came with 23 total characters. There was no combo canceling, so you couldn't pull off crazy combos. You would just go based on the combos they're set. You just can't break their combos off and make a new one fresh off the bat. You had to continue that one combo that you were doing. They could add a lot more characters, but they're just going based on the anime. And when this game was made, there wasn't really that much characters known and all that. So that's that. Their story mode is quick. You know, there were like 30 chapters, and by 30 chapters, pretty much 30 fights. Characters to unlock by earning money that you've obtained from story mode and others. And let me see. Yeah, this game is a 4-player. It's very fun to play with friends and all that. Get to set your own rules, handicaps, things that make you overpowered, make the matches interesting, all that. And the last one of my list in the GameCube series, Shadow the Hedgehog. I have a friend. Excuse me, guys. I have a friend who's not really a fan of this game because it doesn't really carry a Sonic tradition type of game. But this is Shadow. This is his game. He could do whatever the hell he wants. This game plays like, you know, Sonic 3D platformer. So like, take Sonic Heroes, but like you didn't have 3 people as a team. It was just one. And you start off in a level, and you race to the other side of the level. You had to choose 3 objectives. Some came with just 1 objective, some just came with 2 objectives, but most of the time you had 3 objectives. You had to choose whether to be a good guy in the mission, a bad guy in the mission, or just go straight forward through with the whole mission. Just like, don't do any of the objectives and nothing will happen. You'll continue as a neutral person. You know, this game had, I believe, 20 plus levels. There was a lot of combination story mode. You know, if you do the bad guy side, you go to a different mission. And if you go back to that same mission, if you do the good guy side, you'll transfer over to a different mission than you would if you completed it as the bad guy. So that was a cool aspect of the game. You know, you can make your story mode whatever you want it to be based on what actions you took with Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean, don't get me wrong, Shadow's fast. It's not, he's not going all slow and shit. And it carries that Sonic tradition, but the fact that there's guns and you drive cars and vehicles, that's not something Sonic like, but I guess that would be something of Shadow like. He's a robot, he's an android, you know. Yeah, I like this game. I really do. This is, of course, you have to do specific things in order to get to the final boss, like a traditional Sonic game, but that was pretty much it. Yeah, so that does my GameCube stack. I know I had other games, and one of them was Mario Kart Double Dash, but it's Mario Kart. You pretty much understand what that means, so here we are. Wii stack. Mario. Oh my, excuse me for my yawning. Mario Kart Wii. First Mario Kart of the Wii series. This was a fun game. I'm not gonna lie, it had 12 characters. It had 12 racers instead of the traditional 8, which was cool. I was a fan of having more racers. This game has like the biggest roster I've ever seen in any Mario Kart. I believe there was a total of I want to say it was less than 35 characters, I want to say, but I think it was like 32 or somewhere around that number. You pretty much know, any person who's played any of the Mario Karts is the same thing. The Grand Prix, you had online for this game, race around people around the globe. You had your versus. You could do your 1v1s or free-for-alls, 4 people race at a time. It's the usual stuff. Nothing really new in the game except for like riding motorcycles and all that, doing tricks in midair. So that was cool. I like that game. Super Smash Brothers Brawl. How? Ooh, I gotta stop yawning, guys. I'm sorry. This game. Oh man. How long I waited for this game. Just even the box art caught my attention at first. I'm like, this is a must get. And I was like, I had my Wii, so like I was set. And I'm like, let me just get this. And then I got the game 2 months after release, and this game still is one of my favorites to this day. And now, it's September 20th. We're waiting for the arrival of Super Smash Bros. Wii U, which is soon to arrive somewhere next year, 2014. So I don't have a Wii U, so I guess that's gonna be next on my wish list. Yeah, I guess that's the next console I have. I don't know what I'm gonna do with PS4 or Xbox One, but this game was fun. You could create your own levels, 35 characters, I believe. A lot of stages, retro stages from the Melee series, and I'm like, wow, characters are cool. Or we'll see what comes in store when it comes for Smash Brothers Wii U. Sonic and Sega AllStars Racing kind of has like the same aspect as the the Diddy Kong series. You had planes, you had cars. I'm not sure about the hover boats. I don't think there was. But yeah, you could race in planes, you could race in a truck, a regular race car, or a custom race car, like this banana car you see. Hello. This game was online for Wi-Fi. Usual stuff. Grand Prix, unlock certain characters by earning miles, which is converted into money in this game. Some cool, interesting characters. You could race as your Mii and all that stuff. You had people from like, I believe Street Fighter. I'm not sure. You had Ooh La La Knights. I don't think Knights was in the game. Guitar Hero 5. That's it. Guitar Hero 5. You have 5 buttons on a guitar. You press them. You strum them. Basic game. But I'm a fucking champ at this game, so you already know that. Guitar Hero World Tour. You pretty much know that too. I'm gonna skip some of these games because I don't think they would be that interesting to you, or they're like, not so known games. Woo! One of my favorite games, top 3, Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy. How fun. I remember getting very excited when I got this game too. I got this game like a year later. It came out, and I'm like, I'm late overdue, but now is the time to actually play this. And so this game plays like Super Mario 64, but we're in the fucking galaxy world, and we're in little planets and gravity and shit. You're on a circle planet, like you see here, a circle round rock, and it's you get to just run around that whole sphere. You get to run around that asteroid, and it's your objective to get 120 stars. I think it was a secret to get 121 stars through something, but I could be wrong. But Super Mario Galaxy has 120 stars, 121. There's not worlds. There are worlds, but in that world there's other levels within that world. So there was like 6 parts of the map, 6 parts of this whole lobby thing. Instead of being in a castle, you're in this like giant spaceship, hosted by yours truly, Rosalina. She's pretty much a new character into the Mario series, along with Luma, I think, is this, I forget what we call these things. I haven't touched this game in a long time. These games, oh man. I have no complaints about this game. This game was like, it wasn't a 10, but it was rated in the 9s. I mean, this is a must-have for a Wii. Definitely all-time favorites. And we have Sonic Unleashed for the Wii. I keep yawning. Oh my goodness. I gotta stop doing that. I don't even feel sleepy and I'm yawning. And I just finished eating. But yes, this game. The very first concept of bringing a werehog into the Sonic series. So basically, Eggman has a plan. He wants to experiment with Sonic and shit goes down and he turns into a werehog. So in daytime, he's your usual Sonic right here, this side, this half of the side. And he races through maps, you know, in 3D, blasting speed and all that, which, you know, that's how a real Sonic game should play. I mean, it still carries a 2D aspect, like the original Sonics from like the 1990s, the Genesis, all that, the Dreamcast. So that was the daytime. At nighttime, you became this werehog. You know, look at that beast. And you would how do I put it? Yeah, it's like a map. It's more of a platformer type at nighttime. You're a werehog, you know, you don't run as fast, but you do have the thing of fighting enemies and all this. You know, you don't race against time, you just fight and fuck shit up, and you level up as a werehog. So, I mean, you know, game was pretty cool. Little glitches here and there, but, you know, I'm pretty sure every game has little glitches. You know, overall, I thought the game was nice. I guess it was kind of cool to try this new concept of bringing in a werehog instead of the hedgehog. But I like this game. Pretty much, I don't despise any of the games I've ever owned. Otherwise, I would have returned these games. We're here with our final stack. Well, console stack. DS and 3DS I'll get to in a sec. But here we go. But before I do that, I want to fix this stack a bit, because I'm going to save the best for last. Oh my god, I'm not tired, guys. I'm telling you. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay. Once again, we're in that phase where some of these are my brother's games. NBA 2K12. Not my problem. It's my brother's game. He's a basketball fan. I never really played it, but, you know, I guess it plays somewhat realistic to, like, actual basketball. I guess, like it says at the time when it was sold, #1 NBA game. Selling plus rated. It's #1. Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock, of course. The best out of all of them that I've owned, because you have custom tracks. You could download people custom songs. You could import from the past Guitar Hero, so you could transfer over the songs from the previous games. You pretty much get the idea. I'm pretty sure most of you know the concept of Guitar Hero, how it works. Not getting into much details. I'm gonna get through all this real quick. I don't want to waste your guys' time. Red Dead Redemption, I think it's like the second Rockstar game of the Xbox 360. Pretty much put it like this: Grand Theft Auto, but in Western style. It's basically it. Western style, old school guns. Get to ride horses. Get to ride other things. Missions. There wasn't much missions as it is in a traditional GTA. There's like 57 missions, I believe. Story is pretty cool. I like the story a lot. It kept me entertained. Very unexpected ending to the game, but there's DLCs for this game. Zombies, bringing in zombies to this game, which is a pretty nice feature. Overall, the game is great. I think it was rated in the 9s, to be honest. I believe so. So this game is worth a pickup. This game came out back in 2010. Its graphics are still very nice. Guitar Hero 5. I had this for this console, and I had it for the Wii. So enough of that. The GTA Complete Edition, GTA Quattro. It came with the 2 DLCs, Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony. I didn't get to finish any of the DLC, sadly, but I will one day, hopefully. It's GTA. What more can I say? You just free roam, do your missions, and fuck around, mess shit up, all that. It's this is taking place in New York, so look what you can expect, huh? Fighting game, Naruto Storm 2. I like this. Although it's a bit of a noobish game, because online you could spam the shit out of substitution jutsu, and things got pretty annoying. However, story was cool. Little story cutscenes were nice, all that. Good amount of characters. I liked it. One of my favorite fighting games for this console that I have right now. It's I wouldn't recommend it as a $60 pickup, but wait for the price to drop. And of course the price has dropped, so what does that matter now? Let me see. Okay, I'm putting some of these in the wrong stack. Sorry. I have Band Hero, I have World Tour. Those are Guitar Hero games. We'll skip that. Guitar Hero 3, we'll skip that. We have Resident Evil 5. Thanks to one of my friends, Mega Man, Mr. John. Thank you for lending me this game. This game is pretty cool. I managed to get the DLCs for this game and all that. Resident Evil 5 is cool. I mean, it's not as scary as the previous games. It's more of like an action-packed game now, but it still has the concept of zombies. Virus spreads. You gotta take them out. Take down Wesker, the villain, along with others. You're with your partner Sheva Alomar. Man, this is taking place in Africa, so whoop-de-doo. African zombies. What did you expect? Great game. I like it. Not really my style of game, but yeah, I like to play it from time to time. Fallout 3, a platinum hit. Oh, whoa, focus. Hold the camera real still. Very good. Fallout 3 is a platinum hit. It's an RPG of you living in a post-apocalyptic world. Nobody really knows what really happened. I think there's a story to what happened. I don't know what the whole thing of how this Wasteland became about. But you're a survivor, you escape a vault. A vault is where people lived in to hide out of whatever happened. Some giant explosion in the world, or this is Washington, D.C., so some giant explosion fucks this whole state up. You're a survivor. Zombies, people get sick. You gotta survive in the wasteland, boy. You scavenge food, you scavenge bullets, you scavenge guns, you scavenge clothes and all that. Mission is to find your dad. You find your dad, however, he has to finish his long journey project, and with that, he, I think he ended up, I can't spoil it if you never played it, but it doesn't have a very good ending to it. It's a pretty sad ending, but the game is very good, although it is a very glitchy game at times. A lot of things that could piss you off. You could just get stuck between rocks and you're forced to load up from your last saved game. Batman Arkham City, huh? This game is very good. I was fucking yawning. I gotta stop that. The game is very nice. Can't really get into much detail. We're running into 20 minutes. I don't feel like wasting you guys' time again, but I guess it plays like Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. They're both similar. You know, they're just taking place in two different areas. This game, Arkham City, has more mechanics, more things added, more features, all that. Story, you know, Joker's back. He looks sick. When all this time he's been healthy. But in the end, Joker gets his ass kicked one more time. You know, a lot of good surprises. You see Clayface. You know, they hint other villains that are in the game. The Riddler is back. Catwoman, you get to play as Catwoman. You know, there's a lot of other features in this game that I can't really go into detail. It'll just waste time. NBA 2K10, not my problem. My brother's game. Okay. Here we go. Look at what we have here. We have Gears of War Judgment. Whoops. Yes. We have Gears of War 2. We have Gears of War 3. And we have Gears of War 1. So practically we have all the Gears of War. And out of all 4 Gears of War, Gears of War 3 is still my favorite to this day. Not many people like Judgment because of some things they messed up in the game. The things I like in Judgment is like it's more fast paced. You can switch guns more faster, which is a good thing because it's very annoying when these guys are just taking their guns off their back so slowly, and you're in a predicament where you're about to get fucking killed and you can't switch your gun fast enough, so you end up dying. Gears of War, my best game for multiplayer ever. It's very fun. I never get bored to this day. And my Xbox friends, they always ask me, how do you not get mad at this game? You know, people are eating your bullets. There's a lot of bullshit moments. And I'm like, you know, it's my favorite game. I can't complain about it. I like the game in its way. It's very unique. Explosive headshots. Bodies exploding through powerful shotguns. Shout out to my crew, my usual Gears of War crew. They know who they are. You got Lyrical, you got Rust Toxicated, you got Phantom, you got Serial, you got Gamer Freak. You guys are the best. We've been dominating Gears of War for months. The game has been out, today is September 20th. I think today marks the 2-year anniversary for Gears of War 3. Thank you guys. You guys have made my Gears of War experience very fun, and I'm glad I met you guys. All of you guys are very cool. You know, this is what I saved the best for last. My favorite game of all time, Gears of War 3, and the Gears of War series. You know, I like the Gears of War series, so I don't know what to expect in the later future if they're still going to continue Gears of War for the next gen, but I really do hope to see something like that. So thank you guys, and you know, shout out to all the other guys I played Gears of War with. You know, but like you guys, though some of you may not be at our skill level, but you know, I like playing with you guys from time to time. I always have people to play with. You know, once again, shout out to my main crew. You guys made my Gears of War experience very enjoyable, and I couldn't think of a better team than you guys. Love you guys, man. So that does it for my video game collection. So I guess I'll give you a quick detour of my room. So entering into the room. Whoa. So to the right of this room, I have my PlayStation 2, and I have my Wii. A little bit messy. This isn't really my side, and the old school TV that goes along with it. Excuse me, with the two consoles, the monitor, my brother's computer, his laptop, all that. This is my my baby, my headquarters, my modem, my router, my 36-inch or 34-inch, my X12 Turtle Beaches, my Xbox, my Guitar Hero guitars, all that, and pretty much my whole stack of games. This is my brother's bed. This is my bed. Hold on, let's focus this. Okay, yes. Brother's bed, my bed, which is just stacked of games, all my stacks, you know, my little corner. This is my headquarters. I do my uploading through this laptop, all these cables, my phone charger, my 3DS charger, and laptop chargers. You know, I used to have a blue Chrome controller, but you know, as the wall bouncer I am, I messed that up, so yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, and how what games I have and little tiny stories and all that. So thanks, and I'll see you guys with other gameplays or other vlogs. I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Deuces. Ace signing out.